It's the Kansas City Chiefs. And now I feel like stringing off 18 swear words in a row. I came on the air, I think you were here, Limits, after the first game of the season on a Thursday night, the old baptism game with last year's Super Bowl champ. And they beat the Ravens. And Bob, you know what my opening line was the next day?
No. What was it?
I'm depressed. Because I figured the whole season was an exercise in futility. Here we go again with these blank, 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 blank Chiefs. The whole season is an exercise in futility because here come the Chiefs again. What happened? Because they play in a horse crap division, although it was a little better with the Chargers this season, they go 15-1. They go 15-1 and get the number one seed. There have been 8 other teams who have tried to three-peat like they're trying to do. Only one of them got the number one seed. Because you play so much football, you go through so much physical and emotional turmoil when you're winning 2 in a row, let alone going to all those AFC championships. You know how much extra ball the core of that team has played compared to the rest of the league? So you never get the number one seed. The only other team who did going for a three-peat was the Niners back in 1990, and the Giants beat them on a field goal late in that game in San Francisco, a freak fumble and a field goal. So here are the Chiefs at home against the Bills, who have a banged-up defense. I don't even think the Bills really won that game. The Ravens lost that game. The Chiefs at home, a favorite. They're going to be favored, I think, in the Super Bowl. I think they may play the Commanders in the Super Bowl, but that's beside the point. Here's the point. Here are the Chiefs. Bob, watching that game the other day, our friend Nick Costos, I thought, said it well. And I was freaking out on Twitter. I usually don't go on these Twitter rants. As soon as Mahomes got hit in the first half, I said, here we go again. Or, sorry, didn't get hit, barely got hit, and gets a personal foul, and they wind up with a field goal instead of a punt. Twitter just erupted on the refereeing and as a byproduct of that, hating the Chiefs. Costos tweeted, I'm reasonably certain this is the maddest Twitter has ever been at a sports team. People hate the Chiefs. I think today is a stronger fever pitch than it ever was for the Patriots or any other team. I agree. I'm writing about this tomorrow. I want to talk about it today. The Chiefs are the story and America's hatred for the Chiefs. And it's born, for me, of first being jealous of them and respecting them like every great team. But there's so much more that makes people despise the Chiefs. I was talking to one of my relatives yesterday. She's an Eagles fan. I told her after the game, I said, just please, somebody beat the Chiefs. I become blindingly rageful when I watch them, I told her. She said the same. She said, my God, I hate them. I hate watching them play, and I become the worst version of myself. She said, that's all of America. So I pose this question. Are the Kansas City Chiefs the single most irritating, hated team we've ever seen? Or are we prisoners of the moment and it was some other team like the Belichick Patriots? I don't know, the dynastic Yankees if you're of a certain age, the Dodgers, teams like that. I'm not talking provincial here in Pittsburgh. I'm talking wide-ranging across America. I think this is the most, in 50-plus years of watching sports, this is the single most hated team I've ever seen, Bob. Do you agree?
No. I think for me, it's always going to be New England. The way they won at times, and make no mistake, there's a respect factor here. It starts there. They put together good programs that work with good players and good play calling, and they win.
New England or KC?
No, New
Both.
England.
New England. Yeah.
I'm taking New England because of what happened with all the stuff that happened, off the field stuff.
Yeah.
Not so much Deflategate. That was kind of a made-up thing. I didn't think that was much to do there, although it was interesting how it all played out. But before that, with all the spying that was going on and all the stuff that the NFL decided to get rid of, evidence, it seemed to me that they were in on this with them. Prove it or not, I don't know. But I'm just saying, from that point on, I'm sick of New England.